So in this video, we're going to be discussing about Dogecoin and its update in the upcoming days and what it can do and whether it is a good time to buy Dogecoin or not, whether you should DCA it, and if you should DCA it, then what are the levels that you should look for if you want to DCA Dogecoin, right? So let's just start the video. Before that, make sure you join the Telegram channel. The link will be in the description of this video. Also, make sure you join the Bluefin, exchange with our link in the description of this video, because that will clearly help you. And remember that our channel was the first channel, not the first, but it was generally one of those channels that talked about Dogecoin when it was around 14 cents, 15 cents, and I also talked to some of my friends around 10 cents and something, some area like that. So what currently we are looking at, so I'm currently using only two indicators, that is the RSI and the first one as the EMA part. Okay, so these two things are very important, and let me just explain you how. So if you see in the 4-hour time frame, we can see that Dogecoin, when it reclaimed all these 4 EMAs like 20, 50, 100 and 200 EMAs, it has been riding the trend very successfully. But the most important part of the equation is that it did not break this level over here. The level I'm talking about is blue line. The light blue line is the important EMA, and this is the 100 EMA. So 100 EMA in the 4-hour time frame has been acting as good support for the final leg of the bottom. So you can see then this was the bottom, this was around the bottom, this was also around the bottom. You can see in the 4-hour time frame the bottom is generally around the blue line and actually around the red line also. So we'll see the current blue line is around 32 cents, which actually makes sense. If price has to come down, then it could take support right there, and there also we have around the support around 31 cents something there. So in the weekly time frame, let me explain you what are these levels. If you start by drawing a Fibonacci, so you can see if you put the Fibonacci high from this area to over here, this area, then we can see that the 0.5 level is exactly at this area. So that's why I'm saying that this could be a crucial zone. I'm not saying that there will be heavy selling over here, because the market is bullish, everything is bullish, and in a bull market everything pumps randomly and nothing makes sense. Okay, so in this confusion, I would just say that you should look for any kind of volume, and you should look for continuation only. So what I would suggest is that you do not short this move over here. You do not short in anticipation of this place over here, that the price will come around 31 cents to 33 cents something like that. You should not wait for it. Instead, what you should do, you should DCA it here, some parts here, and you should build a long. Even if you are trading in futures, you should create long positions around that area. Okay, your process should be very simple. The process is DCA, and this is actually dollar cost of averaging for those of you who do not know the full form, but this is very important, guys. So if you see clearly, then what will be your stop loss, at what point you should exit the trade. The point that you should exit the trade is when price close below the light blue line, as well as this support over here, the 31 cents. So all you need to do is you should see if Dogecoin crosses below 30 cents or 31 cents right now. Okay, so in the coming hours or something, there we should be aiming for this only. This is very important area. This should act as support, or if does not act as support, the final line, that is the 200 EMA of 4-hour time frame, is setting around 27 cents, which also makes sense. But I'm not saying that you should DCA at that level. That will be very low. So what you should do is be prepared, have some stable coins aside for minor dips in Dogecoin. If you want to long it, you should look for levels around 32 cents and the 37 cents, as well as the 27 cents area. If you guys want to learn more about trading, learn more about things, make sure you hit me up on the Telegram. The link will be in the description of this video. Let's analyze the Dogecoin sentiment. Okay, so the sentiment is very important. We can see the aggregated CVD spot is increasing, and it has actually been increasing since the start of this pump. You can see that this was the point where the aggregated CVD spot kept increasing, and it actually made a top around this level, around 43 cents, and after that the aggregated spot CVD has been declining while price is just consolidating. That means that less and less buyers are interested at this area, so price may come down, but it does not clearly state so. So the next thing that we want to be looking at, the aggregated futures stablecoin margin contracts is actually decreasing since the bottom of this bull run, and since then it has not increased. So people are actually accumulating this coin in spot position. This means clearly, this is clearly shown by this data. Next thing I would like to show you is that the open interest area, it has actually, open interest has actually was actually around 2.9 billion, around 20 cents, and it has clearly reached that level, and you can see what happened there. The most important thing to note is that price came from 21 cents to at least 18 to 15 cents, and this fall was not a very big fall, but it was actually a OI interest, OI reset, and you can see that it was around 15 cents to something around that only. Okay, after that you can see that the OI flushed, and after that this was the OI flush when people kept shorting this coin, and you can see that the OI kept decreasing as price went upwards. This clearly means that people were shorting this move. Okay, so currently what could happen, that people are actually still shorting, maybe people are actually still shorting this setup over here, and we may get a price short squeeze soon. Why? Because this is the clear level. If price manages to hold above these two levels, make sure you mark these on your charts. This is the first level, the 41.32. The second level is around 35 cents. So these are the two levels upon breakout of which you should trade. Okay, if it breaks down, you should short at the clear retest of this area. If it breaks up, then you should take trade at the retest of this area. These are the only possible scenarios in Dogecoin, and these are the ones that you should only look for. You should not trade inside this range area, because this would be very, very risky, and you have chances of forced SL hunting, stop loss hunting, or liquidation. So make sure you don't fall for the trap. You should only trade when breaks out, when price breaks out of either of these regions over here or the lines over here. Okay, so this was my Dogecoin update. I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure you join the channel by subscribing or clicking on the Telegram link given in the link of the description of this video. Thank you so much.